Alright, in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So normally I don't really do these types of commentaries anymore. These are more like flame style videos. But anyways, in this video we're going to be talking about something that Hypixel is doing that in my opinion is a really big mistake for the server. And it's a huge missed opportunity. So basically, if you guys don't know what Battle Royale is a game on Hypixel that, well, it no longer exists. And it used to exist, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not actually exactly sure about the date, so don't quote me on that. At one point, Battle Royale used to be a very popular game mode on the server. Essentially, Battle Royale was a game mode with, it was like a PvP game mode with like, I don't know, like 100 players. And there was a bunch of little islands, and there was loot boxes, and you had to run around and be the last person or team alive. Now, this game was super well received, and it was also not super sweaty because back in the day, YouTubers like Technoblade, TommyInnit, and other creators used to play it. So there was a lot of support from YouTubers on the game mode, and I don't think it ever really made it out of prototype. The game was updated a decent amount, but they added guns to it, and a lot of people didn't like that update. Now, essentially, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but for some reason, the game was removed from the server. I don't know if we ever got an answer as to why. If you guys know, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm not sure as to all the details. I'm not really doing a commentary on the details of Battle Royale, but this video is more about the mistake that Hypixel is actively making right now. So essentially, this game mode was really popular for a while, and eventually it was removed from the server. And I really don't know if it ever died down in the first place for it to be removed, or if it was just randomly removed. Like, I don't know. Either way, I think that removing it was a mistake. I think the game had a lot of potential. I think a lot of Hypixel games have had a ton of potential, but like Hypixel has just been kind of taking the wrong steps and making mistakes. For example, Wool Wars had so much potential, but then they added skill-based matchmaking and didn't update the game the right way. And that ended up killing it. They made the same mistakes with a lot of other games as well, and it's just, I don't know, man. It sucks to see because a lot of these games have had so much potential, and it all just comes down to how they're handled, and recently a lot of them haven't been handled very well, so it's just kind of disappointing. So yeah, I mean, hopefully going forward, like, oh my god, why are you going for me? Okay, well, so hopefully going forward, Hypixel can be more careful with the updates they add to their PvP game modes. Anyways, now let's talk about the mistake that Hypixel is making. So essentially, recently, TommyInnit tweeted out, if I hit 15 million subscribers, can you add Battle Royale back to Hypixel? Now, if you guys don't know who TommyInnit is, I don't know how, because everyone knows who TommyInnit is. This is a very big deal, okay? TommyInnit has almost 15 million combined subscribers on his channel. I think he has over 15 million on both of his accounts, and he's trying to get 15 million on just one, and that is an absolutely absurd number. And he said he wants Battle Royale back on Hypixel, and he pinged Simon, and Simon responded, the game doesn't work anymore. And TommyInnit said, please, I will stream on it every single day. Now, if you guys know anything about content creation on this server, one of the biggest things that brings new players and enjoyment to this community is YouTubers, and I can't stop falling off. YouTubers are one of the biggest parts of this server as a whole. I mean, we give people content so that they can try new things, they can have a good time, and a lot of people that don't even play the game anymore still watch videos because they don't enjoy playing, but they enjoy watching. 15 million people are subscribed to this guy, and he's literally saying he will stream on this server every single day if this game mode is brought back, and Simon is just completely shutting it down. Now, I don't know what's happened because at this point, Simon hasn't responded to TommyInnit's second tweet, but a bunch of YouTubers are literally in Tommy and Simon's comment section basically just bashing / requesting Simon to bring the game mode back. And that's not just because the game is fun, it's also even more so because well, essentially, this is a huge opportunity for Hypixel. I mean, if they bring back this game, the player count will skyrocket as long as Tommy is streaming, and even more so, even if Tommy did stop streaming, the game mode still has so much potential after he stops. If Battle Royale gets a good foundation going for the game, then it can be self-sufficient after Tommy stops streaming it, because I'm sure he's not going to stream it forever. There's literally so much potential, and this opportunity, like, I've never seen an opportunity opportunity like this. Like, if you guys don't know, Tommy literally talked about Hypixel on Logan Paul's podcast. Like, that's the type of connections that this guy has, and this creates so much potential for Hypixel as a whole. It creates so much potential for the amount of money they can make, the player count. And I don't know what the issue is with Battle Royale not being able to be added, but I feel like this is such a good opportunity that Hypixel should do anything in their power to add this game mode back. Like, literally, even if like the game that they had doesn't work anymore, they should remake the entire game and add it. And I know that's like, you know, it's a lot of resources and this and that, but guys, this is literally the biggest opportunity that Hypixel has had in years. And you know, I'm not gonna say that the server is dead, but it is on a decline, and something like this could definitely bring it back, if not forever, at least for a long time. I mean, this has serious potential, and this isn't some small scale. This has like a lot of potential. Like, there's so much that this could add to the server. There's so many players that this could bring. And another thing is, one of the biggest issues that Hypixel's been dealing with lately is the skill gap between players. A lot of times the reason that these game modes die off is because the players that are playing it are all really sweaty. For example, Wool Wars became super sweaty infested, and the game mode died because all the casuals stopped playing. Battle Royale would be a primarily casual dominated game mode, because if Tommy is streaming it, then the majority of his fans aren't going to be sweats. Tommy and its fans aren't super sweaty, so when they played on the server, it would be really casual on their side. Sure, there would be like the average sweat, but there's always going to be that average sweat on the server. I mean, the ratio of sweaty players to casual players would be insane if he actually like streamed it every single day. I just personally don't really understand what Simon isn't seeing in this opportunity. I feel like personally it's just like, it's genuinely a really good opportunity, and I feel like he should be taking full advantage of this. I know if I was him as a server owner, I would be doing everything in my power to bring Battle Royale back as soon as possible. This could genuinely be server changing. It could genuinely bring a huge boost. I mean, there's almost no YouTubers that have the type of influence that Tommy Innit and Technoblade and these other players have, so the fact that there's a creator this large wanting to do that is just, I mean, it's crazy, you know, it's crazy. I don't know what I can do to change anyone's mind, but anyone sees this and agrees with me, feel free to ping Hypixel like Simon on Twitter. Like, I don't really know what I could possibly do to change this, but I think that there's a lot of potential. I think that this is a really good idea. I think that it's a huge mistake if they don't take advantage of this. Anyways, if you guys made it this far into the video, comment Battle Royale. I'm gonna heart every single comment that says Battle Royale, because I want to see who made it to the end. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this, and have a great day, everyone. Peace out. Bye.